Hi, I'm Venus O'Hara and welcome to another video. This year I've celebrated 10 years of being a sex blogger, and it's been an incredible 10 years, very varied, and yeah, it's been an evolution. So I remember the first few years it was very hard, and I think for me it wasn't my intention to be an influencer at the beginning, but I lived some circumstances that kind of pushed me into it. And I know many people who dream of leaving their jobs to pursue their dreams, their passions, and or maybe their side hustle, and just to have a different lifestyle, maybe something about to have a passionate job, or they want to work in something that's actually going to help them to have a better lifestyle. So, or maybe both. So today I wanted to share some of my wisdom with you, because this weekend I was speaking to a friend of mine who has a very, very, very well paid job, but he has a special passion for healing and Reiki and all these other things which are nothing like his real job. His real job is a very traditional, secure job. He's been there for many years, but he always thinks, oh, what if? So I think there are many people in that situation, or people who have side hustles, and they're just waiting for the moment when the side hustle takes over the main hustle, and then they're going to jump. And that's maybe the safest way to do it, but it might take longer because it's really true that to do something like this, it does take a lot of balls and self-confidence. And something this friend said to me this weekend is that when he's seen other people try to do the same thing, or something maybe not related to healing but to follow their passion in whatever that is, he's seen that it hasn't worked out for them. So that reinforces his fear. Yeah, I was very afraid 10 years ago when I was in my job in real estate. It was so scary because I actually had no salary, so I was on commission only basis, and I was dealing with luxury real estate. So I didn't even have enough money to actually get a ticket for the underground to get to my office to do the viewings. I remember I had to walk there in the summer. I didn't give up my job because I was negotiating 2 big sales, so it's kind of feast and famine situation to be in, and my fridge was empty, so I was really pushed to the limit. I was pushed to the limit so much that I thought, you know what, I am done with working for someone else. It's over. Unfortunately, I made 2 sales, got a big stash of cash, and I thought this is the time to actually follow my dream, because the cash I generated was enough to live for several months. So yeah, that was an amazing situation. I was so happy. And then just as soon as I made that decision, then everything seemed to start falling into place for me. And yeah, so when is the right time to leave your job to follow your passion? Well, going back to the subject of fear, I think the right time to do it is when the fear of not doing it is greater than the fear of doing it and it not working out, if that makes any sense. But yes, I think I would definitely advise anyone to follow their dreams. Obviously research it first, but if you make that decision, and I think it's really important to have to be very flexible in terms of your income. For example, for me, the first year I did Airbnb, so I had some kind of financial backup. So I think it's really important to be flexible. And also something that I noticed, the difference between, let's say, employees and freelancers or entrepreneurs, is that when I look at my friends who have been in the same job for many years, and then suddenly their company's not doing so well, and they're kind of like, oh my god, what do I do now? Or even people who've taken years off to have children and be a stay-at-home mom. And I think, what have you been doing over the last few years to add to your skill set? Me, for example, I've learned so much over the last 10 years. I've learned how to write an article in Spanish and in English. I wasn't really that good at the beginning. It took me several days to make an article, to produce an article, whereas now it's like, boom, I can edit videos, I can write books, I can write articles, I can take pictures. I've obviously I've made a name for myself as a sex toy tester, but there's been lots of skills involved in that. So I think it's really important. And also, social media, which is really important now. So I think whatever you do, I think it's important to always learn, and so you have a greater skill set, and so you can do more things and not worry about money so much, hopefully, because you can always be more flexible, and flexibility is definitely a strength. And I think flexibility is something that I value more than the stability of having some job that you're doing one thing all your life for 45 years. Oh my God, how depressing is that? So yeah, so anyway, if you're thinking about leaving your job and following your dream or your side hustle, whatever that is, then I hope this video is inspiring for you. And if any of you have any additional tips or advice, then please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you have any questions about following your passion or sex toys, orgasms, dating, etc., then please don't hesitate to contact me at venus@venusohara.org, or you can add me on Instagram at venusohara. Thanks for watching.